Alrighty guys, welcome back to the best investing money management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the one and only DWAC, also known as Digital World Acquisition. We're going to be talking about should you buy, should you sell, kind of what's been going on with the company in general. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of the video, hit that like button, subscribe. So let's jump into it. Now, kind of for those of you that don't know really what's going on and you just happen to click on this video. So Digital World Acquisition, DWAC, merged with Trump Media to create a social media site called Truth. It's almost like a hybrid in between Facebook and Twitter that offers news and a whole bunch of fantastic things. So he announced this, and the stock pretty much went from $9 all the way up to $175 in the matter of a week. Now, probably could have went higher, but there's these things called circuit breaker halts that halt stocks that are moving too quick to kind of save investors money so you don't lose your shirt when it falls. So that's kind of what we saw. We saw this initial spike up. Then people realized, well, we're still months out and there's really nothing about the company that out yet. So this thing kind of sank and went from, that 175 all the way back down to about $40. It did get some buying pressure near and around that $40 mark, hit it twice, and we had some buying pressure, nice steady upward trend, all the way up to about $100 a share. Established some resistance there and started to kind of stair step its way down. Sold off, bounced at 60, sold off again, hit 40 again, got some more buying pressure because of recent support. Got a little buying pressure, pushed up to, $55, sold back down to 40 and got a little more buying pressure. So kind of what's been going on with this. So they announced it, they launched their site, and everything was actually doing very, very well. It was a little glitchy right off the get-go, but that's kind of expected because there were so many people that wanted to sign up, and it kind of bogged their system down, but now it's been doing very, very well. They're on track to hit 1 million users faster than any other social media site like Twitter, Facebook, that they've ever seen. So that's fantastic. A company that's growing, doing very, very well. Not to mention they did launch their Truth website today, so you can actually go on the web-based platform and have it very, very similar to like how you can go on Facebook. Very, very similar. So they announced that, and their overall idea behind that is to compete with Twitter. And the reason why is because Twitter lately has been, in the talks of getting bought up by Elon Musk, who is huge into free speech. And that's where DWAC, also known as Digital World Acquisition or Truth, we'll call it Truth, that's where they kind of differentiate themselves, is because they offer free speech, right? You can pretty much say whatever you want on that site because you have that right. And that's what Elon Musk believes in. And that's why he was planning on buying Twitter, kind of rework the algorithm to allow it. And lately, the talks of the Twitter deal actually falling through is under like 30%. Because of the active user count. So Elon Musk believes there's way too many bots on the site, like kind of fake people. There's too many fake people on Twitter. And they announced that, okay, no, we only have 5% of all of the Twitter accounts are bots. And Elon said, okay, well, prove it and I will buy the company. And they don't want to prove it. And so the deal of it happening is very, very unlikely. And that's where DWAC Truth is going to be different. They're going to offer free speech. They're going to have lower bot counts, and they're going to be competing with all of the other social media sites that don't offer free speech, right? And I feel like we have that right to have free speech, so there's definitely some move behind it. Not to mention, right, Trump in general, he had 80 million people that somewhat liked him, that voted for him. So even if half of those people converted and downloaded the app, that is still 40 million people. And yes, that is, unlikely to have 40 million people sign up in the next month. But overall, if they sign up through the course of 2 to 5 years, that is going to be such a solid growth for a social media site. So answering that question of should you buy this stock. So for me, it definitely carries a lot of potential with the free speech, low bot count, but overall there's still risk, right? The company is not profitable at all. They're losing a lot of money, but overall they have investors, right? As you guys can tell by that initial pop, people want to back them. People want to get behind Trump. So I definitely think, for me at least, it's worth having some. It's not worth not having some, and it's not worth going crazy in on it. So for me, I keep it under 2% of my portfolio. So what that means is, for every $100 I have invested into other stocks, other assets, I'm only going to be putting 2% or $2 for every 100 into DWAC. The reason why is because if this thing pops up back to 175, I still have some shares that I will make some money on. But on the flip side, this thing could easily sell off. It's a company that's it's non-profitable, competing against some of the largest companies in the world, right? Facebook, Twitter, every social media site. So I definitely think there's a lot of competition, but overall they are different, right? At the end of the day, they're different, but it's a higher risk, higher reward play. For me, 2%, I'll gladly do it. Anything more, I'll need some solid news, right? I'll need some good earnings. I'll need to see the daily active user counts, the monthly turnover, their everything, right? The reason why is because I want to make sure I'm getting in on a company that I believe in and has some good fundamentals. So guys, that's kind of what I think is going on with the company. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And guys, another thing as well is, year to date, DWAC is doing better than the general market, right? The DWAC stock has sold off 12% compared to the market, which is at 18%. So there could be something there, but overall, high risk, high reward. And that's kind of what I think. So guys, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care.